kids. Uh, I was interested in a movie a couple of years ago, or three actually. I think this is 2020, uh, featuring Maisie. I think that's how you pronounce her first name. Maisie Williams from Game of Thrones. It's called The Owners. Uh, Not in love with this artwork here, but that doesn't really matter. Uh, well, the situation in let me say this is directed by a French director. I think it's a solely British production. I could be wrong. I think it's based on another or a book, possibly. I'm not sure, but the situation is you got two friends. Let's see, one is Terry, played by Andrew Ellis, and Nathan, played by Ian Kenny. Ian Kenny Nathan is the boyfriend of Mary, who is played by Ms. Williams. You don't see it, but dialogue fills you in. They meet a guy at the pub named Gaz. That's Gaz, played by Jake Curran. That's Curran. This guy's great. He really is fucking excellent. All the acting is good, but this guy really stands out. Well, this guy is pretty much heavily narcissistic, gaslighting, low life, who talks the two friends into breaking into I guess you could call him a wealthy doctor, Richard Huggins, played by Doctor Who and Radagast the Brown actor. Sylvester McCoy, who's very good in it. Like I said, everybody's great. And his wife, Ellen, played by Rita Tushingham, who I'm not really familiar with. Last Night in Soho. She was in that, so I've seen her in that at least. Everything else is I'm unsure, but yeah, he talks them into breaking in, and there's a mention of a safe. Terry, whose mother works for the Huggins couple, mentioned the safe to her son, and he brings it up in conversation with this Gaz fellow, and Gaz is good at manipulating people. See, he manipulates Nathan, who, at this point, especially with all the cheerleading going on, he talks him into feeling like this is payback for him, being low income and such, and the people. Well, the safe is supposed to be kind of an electronic situation when they do eventually find it. Terry actually doesn't know where it is, so Gaz goes wild. He's a loose cannon, and he's pretty much a psychopath. I don't think he's just a regular sociopath. So he just starts tearing up the house. Some of it's just for fun, not tearing it up just to find the thing. Terry does find it in the basement, and it is not electronic, and he can't, or Gaz cannot break into the safe. So they decide with Nathan being riled up uh, to wait for the couple. Now, going back at before they break in, uh, Mary shows up. They're staked out in a car outside where the house is, and she is late for work and she needs the car. And Nathan makes her sit in the car until it's over, and it should have been over pretty quick. Uh, but of course, they couldn't break into the safe. She eventually goes into the house to complain, saying, "Hey, what's going on?" And of course, Gaz views her as a threat to the potential payoff of getting into the safe, and he's pretty bad. Terry is like this child, man child. Uh, he really, I mean, he's very frustrating. uh, but he obviously has mental, uh, uh, I don't know how we'd say it, but he's a bit simple-minded, and he's easily manipulated when there's this twist that happens in the basement while Gaz is really riling up Nathan to cause violence towards the couple, who obviously is desperately doesn't want anybody going into that safe. They're even risking violence towards uh, Mrs. Huggins, and then there's this twist that turns the table, and it seems that the couple is far more uh, a threat towards anybody who intrudes on their lives than even Gaz is. Uh, and this gets into complications. Terry is actually, they're all known. At one point, they're wearing ski mask, or not ski mask, but nylon stockings, which doesn't really hide who they are anyway. But the couple knows who they are. And of course, Terry is the son of an employer of theirs. Uh, and he kind of goes back and forth in alliances, uh, but he's easily manipulated by the older couple. Uh, I kind of felt because there's a backstory with the couple I won't get into. This is I went in completely blind. I had no idea what this movie was really about. Uh, but this part where the tables turned, uh, I wanted to say as little as possible. But you end up finding out backstory with the couple. Uh, I know the wife is, she has dementia and she's a little psycho. uh, but the backstory kind of informs what I thought the ending was going to be. The ending is similar to what I thought it was going to be, but with a twist. Uh, I really like this movie. It's really odd when like right in the middle of it, you got that twist, and it changes the dynamic of everything. It's almost like two different movies, or uh, one movie and its sequel or something. Within this kind of, I think it's like 90 minutes. Yeah, let's see how long we got. An hour and 32 minutes. Yeah, I thought this was a pretty damn good movie, and I'm not really sure why it doesn't seem like there's anybody talking about it. But, well, that's my review for today. Uh, well, till next time, stay safe. Always have a good time. Bye now.